You know that's a $49 Chinese distributor, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see that on every old rat rod.
No.
You expect to see something with points and plugs. And
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's part of the. Do you see what's on the back?
Trailer hitch?
No. Well, that too.
Yeah. Another car is free. There you go. You've done a good job.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
How many years you been working on it?
I've owned it since about, I think about 07, and I've been working on it the whole time, and I still am. So.
Was it in the raw when you got it, or?
It was something that someone else started. There was a race. I was up in Maine. There was race car drivers that they had a bunch of parts out in the field behind the house, and they decided to take all them parts.
Oh yeah, you gotta have something just.
So they
go out there and look at.
They had this 33 Chevy frame. His guy's dad had boxed the frame, and they put a 57 Ford rear end, a 44 front end on it, and then they moved off and left it in the snow. That cab was a 47 Ford fire truck.
See, nowadays you don't have a parts availability. You just can't go out there and roam around.
Right.
I know why you put there.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I like it.
I appreciate that.
I got no truck. I call it rat rod, but it ain't. This right here is rat rod.
Yeah.
I guess you call what I got is a survivor, really, I guess.
What is this truck?
It's a 41 Plymouth.
41 Plymouth. Get in the shade.
You don't see very many Plymouth pickups, do you? They didn't build them about 5 years.
Plymouth. That's awesome. Now, when you say it's a survivor, is it still got Plymouth motor in it?
No, I got a small block Chevy.
There you go. Okay.
That's what I got under the hood.
Oh, look at that. Now that looks like a later model with the bolts down through the valve covers, like this one has. But is that a 305 or
No, that's a
late model 350?
It's a 350.
Like this one here's got a Corvette 350, and it's got the new type with the fuel injection heads.
Got the
That's what you got.
Vortex
heads. That's what this one's got.
Yeah, Vortex.
This is my other car right here.
Is it? Oh, okay.
My buddy built this car.
That old Plymouth down there, that blue Plymouth.
That's a pretty car.
That is mine.
That's yours?
Mm-hmm.
Would you show me the car and let me put it on YouTube?
Pardon?
Would you show me the car, walk around, tell me about it, and you put it on YouTube?
Yeah, I got that 61 Studebaker.
Oh, I like that car. I've seen that at some of the other shows around here. My brother had
I had it over here last year.
Yeah, you did. I remember seeing it. What's your name?
Jeff Ouyt.
Jeff Ouyt? Yeah, my brother had a Studebaker like that when we was kids. Had a 327 in it. I loved that car. That was the closest thing to a Corvette that poor people could afford.
Yeah.
Back then. Yeah.
It was sporty.
Yeah.
They ain't really paid no attention. I've heard a lot of expressions that they were ahead of their time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I didn't think no whole lot
this
about
is Studebaker.
Is it? I
It
didn't
is.
pay no attention.
Yeah.
But you take a 53, 54 Studebaker Commander,
Yeah.
you put a 53, 54 Chevy or Ford beside it, it's like they in the Stone Age in comparison.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
They were short,
Yeah.
boxy.
Yeah.
That Plymouth, that Studebaker is long, sleek, low.
Yeah.
Got that long front end on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And where are you from?
I live over in Elberton.
You live there?
Yeah. This is a Rockney.
A what?
A Rockney. Studebaker Rockney. They made them for 2 years.
I didn't know they made this.
And you know, they had Rockney Motor Corporation,
Oh, okay.
which was basically Studebaker, and they put Newt Rockney in charge. He was the president of this company.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he died in a plane crash shortly after they started this company.
Uh-huh.
So they made him for 2 years, and then he died, and that all fizzled out. So there it is.
Well, I tell you what, from what I've seen on that 61 Studebaker I got, from what I've read and seen and heard, if it hadn't been for bad business decisions,
Yeah.
Studebaker would.
Yeah.
The only reason they went out because the other big three put them out.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
and
You want to
bad
show me?
business
You want
decisions.
to show me your Plymouth? Just walk me around. Let me look at it. Yeah, that's a pretty car. I like the way you did the lights on it, and I noticed you got the little LED, lights along the back bumper and along the front there.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
You need to be seen because everything they get on,
Well,
especially in the rear.
I got some LED lights on the back of that one just for that reason. I mean, that's a really easy car to drive right over, you know.
This got the interior is brand new.
Yeah.
Probably ain't been a half dozen people sit in it. It's 4 LED.
Locked yourself out, didn't you?
Sure have.
Oh, there you go. Just have to have a combination. Look at that.
Now, if you go show that thing, I'd be glad to pull that buddy seat out and everything. 'Cause I got it for sale.
I saw you got a for sale sign on it. I'll leave it up to you. You show me anything you want, because
No, you go ahead and just
we'll put it on YouTube, and there might be somebody out there that wants to buy it. You never know. I've had that happen before.
I got a 5-speed transmission in overdrive.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's 5-speed straight shift. T5? Is that a T5?
Yeah, T5.
Sweet. That's what I got in that rod.
Really? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it makes a tremendous difference.
Oh, man, those are great transmissions. Man.
You go from a 50-mile-an-hour car to
Yeah.
60, 65, just, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that one's got an old Ford, like a 256 rear end or something out of an old Ford. You don't even get to fifth gear. You're doing fine in fourth gear. You put it in fifth gear, you just
Really? Well,
Yeah,
this ain't
yeah.
that way.
that one ain't that way. You probably got a lot steeper gear in yours.
But, the quality of the stainless and everything's perfect.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hmm.
Well, it wasn't perfect. I put a little swap and changed out. They're right there, the only piece I haven't been able to find.
Yeah.
I hadn't found that piece nowhere.
Hmm.
I would. She's solid. It's
Oh yeah. She would be.
Little car.
You close your door. Slam it like I mean it.
You ain't got to slam it that hard.
Okay. Well, you never know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Steer's good.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I still got no flathead 6 in it.
This one does? Yeah. Wow. So you're running the T5 behind the flathead 6.
Mhm.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Okay.
Those people don't even know what these things are. Hard.
Uh-huh.
You don't see no wire all butchered up, carried on.
I know a guy out west, and that's all he does is work on these old cars. He does work on newer cars, but he tries to really work on cars like this. Man, he makes them sing. He just makes them run so good. Do such a great job. Oh, that's a beautiful car.
Yeah, I need to get rid of this one.
Do you?
Too
Too many cars?
Other toys.
I know that feeling. Well, I've got down to 3 now, so, and I'm thinking it's my 3. I'll stick with them. You know?
It's hard. You can't make it to see which one I want to drive today. You
All
know?
right. Well, when I was up in Maine, I got rid of 9 specialty vehicles, cars, motorcycles. I still had 9 more, so I must have had like 18 of them. That's way too many. You just building buildings to keep them in at that point.
don't know which one you want to put all your attention
Right.
to, you know.
And it's actually more fun if you just got one or two.
Focus. You can focus.
You can really, like I'm working over. I got an old '64 Rambler, and I'm working it over.
Oh, a Rambler.
Yeah. And it's a lot of fun when you just kind of can put all your focus on one car and mess with that. You know?
It's amazing how much those Studebaker, for the availability of parts, is endless.
Yeah.
Not in this part of the country, but
Yeah.
you know.
Well, you know, they made them so strong. They had a commercial out on that Studebaker that year there, where they'd take the front wheel off and it'd sit there on 3 wheels.
Really?
And the front, you know, it wouldn't do this.
Cave in,
It was so the frame wouldn't twist. That's how strong the frames were on it. And that frame there's not boxed. It's an unboxed original frame.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but since I've got off that old Studebaker, I've been quite impressed. You know, you know how you say.
I like that
you
car.
all up on the dash, on the hood, on the frame, on the bottom.
I like that car. You running 327 in that one, though?
No, it's got the original 289.
So that's a Studebaker 289.
Mm-hmm.
Now Studebaker made a 327, didn't they?
No, they used the Chevy 327.
Did? Okay.
That's the one that's come out of Canada.
Now you're talking about the 61.
Yeah.
But the one you got, the red one, is
That's a 61. Yeah.
That's a 61. Oh, that's newer than I thought. Okay. I didn't know that.
Well, all on the 57, 56, they look so much alike.
Yeah.
61 is the last year that they had the tall fins.
Okay. I bet that thing drives like a dream.
Drives just like a Cadillac.
I bet it does.
But it ain't got no power steering. I've been trying to come up with what I could do to.
Well, I got the solution for you on that. You know, they're taking a Prius steering column, has a built-in power steering in the column, electric. And you can take your standard column and put that Prius box.
Splice it in.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do that on that Rambler.
Oh, yeah.
I've already bought one. That's my.
What'd you give for?
I think they're gonna feed us now. I think they're calling us to come eat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it does run. It does run. Yes, sir. How you? Yeah, glad you made it. Ask your dad when he stopped by my shop on Wednesday.